Gaming is culture.
You fucking whiny whore.
Gaming.
It's been 2 weeks without a Raymond reaction, but that guy still crashes out about you almost daily. I'm betting he's the reason for GG clips getting... Nah, I don't think so, man. This is just a problem with clip channels, and it's a YouTube-wide policy where, you know, they started demonetizing unofficial clip channels across the board. So, nah, it's not anything to do with Raymundo. It would be a copyright strike if that was the case, but no, this is just a YouTube automation thing. Because the channel's content didn't get taken down, it was just demonetized for reused content. So, yeah, it's a completely separate thing than reporting something. I haven't watched anything with Ray either, so... There's that one channel left, but I think that's it. Every other one's been nuked. This one, and he hasn't uploaded for 6 days. Brutal. Yeah, he struck down Anabolic. I still love that title, man. A house nobody wants and a wiener nobody wants to suck. That's crazy, bro. Amanda should have been mine. God. Dry coffee drunk. Never ask her? Dude, did he... Oh my god. You know, I would say maybe it's all an act, but I don't believe it, to be honest. I think he really is that unhinged. I think Raymond is the perfect example of what happens when a normgroid fails to launch. You know, he's a failed normie at his core. He tried to fucking chameleon his way into every social circle throughout his life, failing at every opportunity, and now here he is, all alone, with nothing.
This isn't right and left anymore. They are stoking a very real race war in this nation.
Did we watch this one? I don't remember. He talks about the race war so fucking much, dude. Mr. Colorblind himself.
Over this Shiloh Hendrix stuff, and every other chance that they get, they stoke the racism. Now, obviously, I am avidly anti-violence, and I disavow any kind of actionable anything. Do not assemble.
Yeah, we watched this one. I remember this clip now. Yeah, don't ever do anything, guys. Just give him more super chats, aka Nick Fuentes.
Is this shit constant?
Raymond's deep V-neck. That's an elite name, bro. That's an elite name. We already watched that one, PK. I'm not rewatching an hour-long Raymond video.
I'm bald, my ass is hairy. How do you know my ass is hairy?
Well, I guess it is.
Holy
My ass is not hairy, just in case anybody was wondering.
crap. And then the entirety of Synagogue's chat is the same thing. Just constant. It does make you feel tired. Makes you feel weak. There's been...
Yeah, it's kind of weird, bro. Like, every other part of my body's hairy except my my ass. It's kind of an anomaly, I guess. I don't know.
And no... Then how he was just getting off on the dry drunk definition reading, as if he's never heard that term.
Oh, I've never heard that. No, never. I've never heard that. Oh.
No, Schizo, there's a huge difference between subbing to PewDiePie and assembling. So, no. Let's not get carried away here. There's a big difference between something like Patriot Front and, you know, subscribing to PewDiePie. And you know it too, so don't play dumb.
Supposedly had his own addiction issues in his youth. The reason they keep coming after me is because I never denounced Christ. I'm not a perfect person.
Oh my god. Are you shitting me? That's right, dude. If he just renounces Jesus Christ, all of this will stop. Are you fucking shitting me? That's right, Raymond. They want to burn you at the stake. But your faith shall not fucking falter. Good lord, bro. Like, yeah, he wants to be crucified upside down like fucking Saint Peter? What the fuck is this shit, man?
And like everybody, I'm a sinner, and I've got problems. Wrestle with all sorts of things. But they never attacked other people that do the exact same thing I do the way that they attacked me. Not even close. Claims he's never heard about being one himself. Well, here's the thing with the dry drunk definitions. It's so ostensibly vague, and then you read the actual definition of it, and it's just like how a typical man reacts to bullshit. You ever notice that? Almost all of that man up bullshit is all the stoicism, all that other crap. It's all about making sure that you sit down, shut up, and stop talking. Your feelings and your awareness and you noticing inequities and you noticing unfairness, you noticing somebody trying to get one over on you. You're not allowed to be upset about that. You're not allowed to bring that up. You're not allowed to say anything. You're supposed to be You're a dry drunk. If you get upset about someone saying one thing and doing the exact opposite, or somebody snaking you or stabbing you in the back, or hiding and unhiding things in your own chat because they have moderator status, which is the real reason he lost moderator status in my chat, is because he would unhide things that were obviously fed baiting, rage baiting, that my other moderators were hiding. And it was always stuff that was from like dark brand encoded channels, which again, I invite you to review his avatar on YouTube, which is extremely dark brand encoded.
Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. Schizo retard. That's right, guys. The avatars are of a similar art style, therefore it must be the same CIA-funded Texas A&M research group. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Shaka Gaming with the AA Griffin admit you're diabetic. I'm not diabetic. Like Raymond, also Raymond isn't the problem. He's a sweet man who's misunderstood. Well, now's your opportunity to change his, lot in life there, Shaka. So, go help your boy out.
If you look at it, it's fucking dark branded. It's the same style.
That's called AI. Holy fuck, dude. It's called AI. Is he really that, like, fucking crazy that he thinks AI generated images are all, linking people? So everyone with an AI generated image is it's basically the same entity? Holy shit, bro.
It's the exact same style. And I don't think that
maybe the data centers have fried his mind.
Channel even exists anymore. Yeah, it's the same
Will Griffin find a woman before Raymond? Probably not, man.
thing. It's the exact same thing. Oh, apparently they have a new channel. But they have that stupid Rico channel.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's the same style.
No, it's not. Oh my, dude, this is like actual schizophrenia.
Same style.
This guy is like actually fucking schizophrenic.
No. I think it's the same people. I really do. Receipts for the quartering in Raymond. I missed that one. And he admitted to clipping me constantly. For what purpose? And he's all about his moral high ground. And that's the biggest thing with these people. Is they have all these gotchas, these like politically correct, socially correct, popular little gotchas about like what's right and wrong. And I should feel bad for wanting to, like, I don't know, live. And that's their big thing. Anabolic's big dildo fuck right now is about how I used to say, I don't want to, like, I want a chance at living. I just want to live. And of course, he compiles this mashup of me literally expressing human emotion. Men are not allowed to express human emotion. You're not allowed to feel anything. You have to be completely even keel all the time.
You're the one who said you were stoic. That's what stoicism is not showing your fucking hand when it comes to your emotional state. Ness and K nostalgia with the 2. No sleep till Brooklyn. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate it. What, the Dark Brandon guy? Yeah, he's just some lib cuck, but, you know.
Fine. You have to never crash out. You're never allowed to be upset. Never allowed to cry. They'll spend hours clipping you and re-editing you and compilating you to the point where you are humiliated. Your personality destruction is complete. They'll use your full name. They'll post your address in the descriptions. They'll put your social security number in comments. They'll make sure that you know that they have every piece of information about you. Because I made no other sin than saying I wanted to live. And that's how you know these people are anti-life. They're anti-human. They're anti-you. Because you say you want a piece of the pie. You just want to exist. You want to play fair and have an actual equitable outcome for your effort. You want some equity in the game of life.
Oh my god, dude, he's using leftist talking points now. Equity? Oh man. Okay, here we go. Is he getting back on his Bernie LARP now?
You want to put some work in and get a fucking reward out of it. Instead of...
Why do millennial men get so upset that the world doesn't want to hear them squat, piss, and moan about their problems? Because, you know, their boomer parents, you know, despite LARPing, is these hyper-emotionally in-tuned individuals didn't give a shit about them for the most part. And as a result, millennials are the most whiny, attention-starved, desperate for validation group of people within the country.
2% of the new jobs in the last year and a fucking half. 2% of the new hires went to men in the last year and a fucking half. 2 American men. There was 4% was H-1Bs. 94% went to women. But you're the problem. You saying you want to live, you want to play the game of life and actually get, like, I don't know, a 10%
says the guy who's not even looking for a job.
Payoff rate? That's why men are shutting down, because of how I was treated. You look at the totality of everything that has happened to me for the last 2 years, and the outcomes of my effort for the last 5, since I started trying to get my crap together. It's nothing but ridicule, mockery, harassment, degradation, total and complete reputation destruction. They've made it clear that I'm gonna have to beg on my hands and knees to get a job, to try to have any kind of life, that I'm never gonna be able to move, that they will do nothing but harass and harangue me nonstop, 24/7, 365.
He could very easily move, but...
And I read their comments and they say, oh, he doesn't understand what he did. His horrible, abhorrent, disgusting personality. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. Should I check the replies on that tweet? Oh, here we go. More Google verification text messages. Again, look at 52 responses to a Bible verse. 52 responses to a Bible verse. Jesus Christ. That's all you have to say to rebuke a demon.
What was the quote? Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches and necessities and persecutions and distress for Christ. Yeah, he's basically labeling himself as a fucking martyr for Christ. Dude, this is such a LARP. Stop. You knew that shit was corny when you posted it.
Jesus Christ. That's all you have to say.
Wait, I refuse to disavow Jesus Christ. Who the fuck cares about you disavowing Christ? What are you, Joan of Arc over here now? Meh, such a martyr. I'm so moral when I'm a racist, misogynist, scumbag. Wah. Brutal, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, dude. You are not some religious martyr. Stop. Come on. Yeah, he's bald Jesus, exactly. He's the Jesus for the incels, guys. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. SNK Nostalgia with a 5. My niece divorced and is telling me that she is gay. Uh-oh.
All right,
What
awesome.
the fuck,
Thanks,
dude?
nigga. All right.
I am serious. Family is a disaster. Yeah, that's not good, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. This is the same one that had the DUIs, right? Yeah, that sounds like a mess. Hopefully things work out, bro. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's either a cry for help or maybe it's genuine.
It's all you have to say to rebuke a demon. I hope you guys appreciate how deadly serious I am about this right now. I hope you can appreciate that this is a battle and a war of principalities and powers. No, this is not a bot. This is AnabolicPlayz.
Get behind me, Satan!
This is not a bot. This is a person. Bots don't.
Not the DUI niece? Oh, okay, so this is a different one. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Jeez.
Behave this emotionally irrationally. You're such a goddamn charlatan. Raymond, please don't get an animal. Animals already go through enough without bald apes like you yelling at them for barking. He's going after the Jews here.
Wow, I'm like Jesus Christ over here, and everyone is out to get me. Like, Jesus Christ, you must be the Jews, oy vey. I mean,
Don't you always say, show me the timestamps, and then when they do, all of a sudden they're unhinged stalkers, God.
Oh my god, bro, this is great.
Let's see. Most recent one.
Like, why does he let this bother him? He's dedicating an entire segment of his live stream to this shit. Do you think this person's gonna stop now? No, they're gonna keep fucking doing it.
I want to go back to 2006 when the school nurse accidentally touched my you-know-what.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
Dude.
It's all sexual degeneracy with these people.
What? Dude, hold on. Sexual degeneracy is now off limits? The guy who talks about wanting to fucking paint bitches' faces after watching one or two of their YouTube videos is upset about sexual degeneracy. Holy, bro. This is crazy. Dude, no one on this platform deserves less to call out sexual degeneracy than Raymond.
Since Dad Mode is watching, hey Dad Mode, maybe you should get off the internet and give your son a call. Your display last night was an embarrassment. Come on, be a man and a father. Give your boy a call. Someone needs more lithium. Whatever he is, it's a demon. I know that. I'm just saying. The one thing that I know is that Jesus Christ holds dominion over these demons. And you don't have to be perfect. Everyone is a sinner. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be pure as the driven snow. In fact, he calls the imperfect to his service. Paul was Saul.
That's right, dude. And you're literally him.
And you read Paul's letters to the churches in chronological order. The introductions, it's amazing. I read this text messages, Google verification codes all night. You know, never mind if there was something going on with my family, an emergency of some kind. No, we're just going to overload my phone to the point where I have to put it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know how to get that to stop. I've checked all of my Google accounts.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He literally talks about wanting to blow loads all over women's faces. Or, you know, have hot, nasty monkey sex. Or, you know, the 19-year-old with the perfect peach ass. And, you know, it's just, you know, like, really, Raymond is going to morally signal about, you know, sexual degeneracy. That shit's crazy, man. Of all people. Yeah. Sorry, bro. That is not your cross to bear. And Shaka Shaka Gaming with the 8 is Raymond the poster child for soy-lennials like you, Griffin? Well, I'm not a soy-lennial, technically. Also, why don't you like the anime male? Oh, the anime man? Because he's like some turbo leftist retard. Please admit you're more obsessed with Final Fantasy? Then what? What am I more obsessed with Final Fantasy than? I don't know. I mean, I like Final Fantasy, sure.
They don't show any erroneous logins. Somebody's using my identity to sign up for a Google product. No, it's not AI. It's somebody who's completely obsessed. And no, there's not a difference. But that's the thing I've been saying. It doesn't matter if the internet theory is all AI or NPCs. They behave with the same outcomes. That is one thing when you're running a YouTube channel and you get thousands of comments a day. If you would have browsed through those held comments that I used to get, it's unhinged. It's unhinged. They make my phone unusable. My spam email inbox is full of these awful images. It doesn't matter. They'll do whatever they can to make you. You know, I wanted to name this. I think authenticity can't be faked is pretty accurate. I wanted to name it my resolve has never been stronger because it actually hasn't. Liziness, thank you very much.
Boom, here's your...
Whoops. Thank you very much. Stay strong. No, what I'm saying is my resolve has never been stronger. I'm not stopping. If they're above the law, then they're subject to a higher law. They will not escape. It's true. That's the test about this mortal coil is you have to endure until they get theirs. And they will. They will. Nobody gets out of this life alive. And everybody's going to get theirs.
Wow, man, that was very deep. SNK Nostalgia with a 2. I somewhat function in my family being reasonable. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. In this modern time, dysfunction seems to be the norm, unfortunately. So, you know, segmented families, constant outside influence, social media, all the vices. Yeah, it's hard to be normal nowadays, so normalcy is anything but normal at this point. So by your logic, Griff, wanting to pop on someone's face is currently comparable to something like Fuda? Not really, but he was comparing wanting the school nurse to touch his penis to, you know, sexual degeneracy, not something like Fuda. Obviously, there's levels to it, but no, he was, like, talking about basically getting a indirect handy from the school nurse as like sexual degeneracy, when it's like, bro, you've literally gone on rants about how you want to blow loads on random chicks' faces. So I would say that the rants about wanting to blow loads on chicks' faces are way fucking worse than getting a hand job from the school nurse. But hey, if you're going to call one sexual degeneracy, the other definitely is. But Fuda didn't even enter the equation, bro.
But believe me, I'd be chirping.
I don't really think blowing a load or, you know, a hand job necessarily is sexual degeneracy. But if Raymond wants to call one sexual degeneracy, but not his rantings and ravings about why he can't get a woman to touch his penis, like, you know, call a spade, right?
I don't know what I did. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of every single day being reminded of this shit. Because it doesn't end when you turn the computer off. Especially because, like, fucking literally 27 Google verification codes in my inbox right now on my text messages. Rendering my phone completely incapacitated so that if somebody actually had to get a hold of me, they would not be able to. And my phone, no caller ID, constantly already called. I feel like a dad when you're watching, like, a kid throw a temper tantrum and screaming.
Lawful Nugget with the 2. Raymond being prudish now in the big 26. Yeah, of all people, being a prude is not Raymond's forte. That's for sure. The pagan warrior holds his sword high, exactly. The Aryan warlord, leading us to our glorious revolution.
On the floor, and you're just waiting for them to get tired so you can speak. That's what it feels like. That blue hair screaming fat guy. That's like Seneguso in a wig, basically. Yeah, the slurp was pretty good.
Am I an alpha male? Oh yeah, dude. Women cower in fear whenever I walk into the room.
That Bass on YouTube, he said, on Twitter, he was like, your sin was saying that you were lonely and then talking about it. Men aren't allowed to do that, especially not conventionally attractive men.
I'm guessing even unattractive, but SNK Nostalgia with the 2, Raymond knows us best. Lol, exactly, man. Raymond is the philosopher of our times. You know, he will be in the annals of history up there with Socrates and Plato. There will be on the next page, Raymond, thoughts in mind.
Thank you for enduring. Thank you for being here, guys. Really. I have this video pulled up. This is going to be a little different. This is something that came across my feed today. Shout out to We Gon' Be Alright. Please subscribe to him. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's from Columbus. I'm actually surprised. I probably know who this is because he's my age. I probably know who this is, but I can't remember because Columbus is so blurry. But pretty much anybody my age who hung out at all in Columbus all know each other. And I also worked tangential to the advertising industry in Columbus there at the beginning of my career too. So anyway, this is about Xenos, apparently. The thumbnail had Xenos Church in it. And if you know anything about local Columbus anything, you know that Xenos, if you were dating a chick in Central Ohio and she's in her 20s and she mentions Xenos, run away from that woman as fast as possible. Run. If you go through and read those responses, that kind of vitriol and rhetoric is the AnabolicPlayz channel, Sock Puppets channel, the Watch Party channel. There's like 5, 6, 7, 12, I think, channels who are just clip channels of me.
Dude, he's talking to a fucking groiper in a Drake hoodie.
Yeah, I found the one the other day. That's like, it's all bloody too. It's like, it's like super gory. Like, I don't understand how YouTube doesn't immediately bump that out of here. Like, that's where it's going to go.
It is very obvious that I
What the fuck is that?
was selected to be forgotten about over the course of time by the algorithm. And when they realized that that wouldn't shut me up, that I,
Is that Raymond?
as soon as I started multi-streaming on Kick, I started getting all those hate speech strikes too, which is interesting because I was starting to have success on another platform and they were trying to like me over here. And YouTube, they shut me
I'm guessing that's
down.
not...
And like, I had to private all my stuff because a third hate speech strike and I'm gone. And I've decided I'm not going to put another piece of content on YouTube because they made it.
Your page was maybe sad, actually. I went and looked at it the other day.
Well, I got hit so they suspended me for a week and then I came back and did a live stream. And then the morning after that, I got hit
Is that me? Hell no, bro. I would never get a tattoo.
with a hate speech strike. And that was the second one.
So one more, it's over.
Yeah. And it became very clear to me instantly that like, no, they fully intend to finally take my channel out. They shadow banned me for about a year and then they wanted to just shut it down. And so I had to hide everything.
Yeah.
And that's really just so I can retain the subscriptions I have and the stuff that I watch and my ability to at least comment in my name. So I do have the ability
to... Once, yeah.
I do have the ability to defend myself, and I have tried to, but then these litigious nature of these guys, that this Anabolic channel, I've commented once on his channel, and he hits me instantly with like all these quotes and timestamps and like all this detail, like you said this, that, and you're heinous, and you're bad, and your personality, you're horrible. And like the same energy that James on his live stream with Cineguso last night came in with the fucking, like he had a fucking printout of quotes I've said. That's not normal behavior. Not when you have a 65,000 subscriber YouTube channel. You do not spend all of your free time clipping some bald guy in Ohio and keeping fucking documents of everything I've ever said. This is unhinged. Like this is actually crazy.
Yeah, trust me, I'm experiencing some of it myself, not nearly on the same level that you are, because so far at least my channel's not been threatened, but my channel's a little bit different because within a month of me having my channel, I got a strike.
Yeah.
Way back in the day from COVID. Yeah, I covered COVID, and I was like, fresh channel. I'm like, I really didn't care back then.
Chakashaki Gaming with the 8 is the anime man really married to an only cans mod. I have no idea, to be honest. I just know that at one point he was porking some fat Asian chick. Also, Griffin, you're the most Final Fantasy obsessed human I've ever seen. Wrong. Go watch a video on the Final Fantasy house and then get back to me. And SNK Nostalgia with the 2. How do I get out of this chicken shit out? You can't, man. You're in it for life. It's already over. Once the suit's on, it never comes off.
Now looking back, it's like now I only have basically one strike, because if I go to 2, it's like one more. It's like, ball game. It's over at that point.
Well, they claim it's within a 90-day window, but mine have not gone away. And the first one I got the warning, it was February 5th. Last I checked, July 28th is a lot farther away than 90 days from February 5th.
Did you check did you do the quiz? Isn't that what you have to do now?
Yeah, I did. You know what's funny about that? I did their little struggle session quiz. It was all questions about Sandy Hook. 2012. This is the agenda. This is the leftist rot on YouTube.
Yeah. And you know
Sandy,
what's
the thought crime, their education is Sandy Hook. From 2012. That's, what is that? 15 years ago? 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, is Raymond linking himself to the fucking Sandy Hook shit? What the fuck is this shit, bro?
They're using Alex Jones.
I was going to say, that's why. Because they wanted Alex Jones out.
Right.
They total life destruction. $1 trillion legal settlement. That's just like, pack it up, you're done. Forget it.
The GDP of France.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, forget it. It's like and guess who's still on the internet?
Alex Jones.
Exactly. And Rex Jones, God bless him, doing God's work.
Well,
Big fan of what he's doing. Bald guy, too. Bald guy.
Yeah, right. I know. I'm glad that Rex has been getting a lot more vocal.
I like him. I like him.
It's funny because, I mean, it really would be like, if it wouldn't have been for X, though, like, Alex probably would have been, like, really, really harmed. You know, because he basically transitioned during all of that in the same period of, like, when Elon Musk is purchasing X, making it wide open, like, freeing everything all the way back up again, allowing
It
people
ain't
to
that
stream
free.
again. And, like, he would.
Yeah, it was $1 billion, and plus, it's a civil lawsuit, which means you can just bankruptcy your way out of it, which is what happened. So Alex is off the hook now already.
Been stuck to, like, what, Rumble? That's the only other platform.
Well,
has? Like,
InfoWars has had its own infrastructure for
website,
25 years now. I remember listening to the InfoWars stream off their website at my state of Ohio job in college in 2009. So it's like they have transcended YouTube far before YouTube was even a thing. They were doing video downloads. Now, look at this. 118 of this guy just screeching at me. Can I get, if I got $1 for every single one of these fucking tweets, if I got 50 cents
Give me
for every
money.
single one of these fucking tweets, I would get my goal. Every fucking one. 50 cents. Holy fucking Batman, man. How do you crack in the box? I know, it's like the amount of messages I've sent girls in my day. Like they say, oh, you need to send girls messages on Instagram. I have. They don't reply. Like, God. Oh. Wow, this guy actually sent me a bunch of messages on Instagram, too. Do you want to see those? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Instagram. Fuck you, 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 Snack Planet.
Game and simple. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
Holy shit. Like,
Game and simple more.
and she's talking about an inbox full of messages. I'm like, why bother? Why bother? I just.
I can't afford this shit.
Well, IG, from what I've heard, is a great place to find, amateur hookers. So, the sex industry basically runs through Instagram nowadays. But, yeah, I don't message women on Instagram. The only people I message are pokey chuds, but that's to buy and sell cards.
Schizophrenia. That's insane. Howard Stern and Opie Anthony used to routinely make fun of people like Shelby. Never was and never will be. Oh, look at this. I need more money for special floss, aka pubic hair from all the truck drivers. He was legitimately laughing. Yeah, because you're a stupid, childless, moronic, and impotent clown. This Bipsy isn't a fat Mexican and she doesn't like me. I'm aware. Life isn't fair. I'm aware. But those Bipsies aren't even white. Why are you some kind of race trader on YouTube, race? Raymond, remember when you flipped out over flies in your house? Let's get some subs. Let's get some money so I can keep harassing women. You say Shelby's ugly, like you making fun of Sango being bald.
Wait, thank the Lord Jesus Christ you don't have a future. Thank God no woman pays attention to you, and you're forced to hate Jack into a tissue. But if you want, you can put the tissue onto a pillow and read it a bedtime story like a real family. God, dude, why is he giving this guy this much attention?
Look at your face. You look like Darth Vader without the helmet. You go to bed. You have to fix your sleep schedule for your new job. Shut up, asshole. You don't have to sow anything other than hate Jack to beer commercial. What? I'm aware this life isn't fair before you even put that in the fucking comment section. Boom, you're bald. Boom, boom. You're still not a sex haver. Boom, boom. You fear James. Boom, boom. I thought you didn't have central AC. You lied to us. It's a window unit, you fucking mongoloid. Nothing about you is authentic, you riding loser. Oh my god, I'm just so tired. Like, how are you going for 6 hours on me? You accusing people of being creepy, I'm aware.
Why? Because you're giving him the attention he wants. He's gonna keep doing it now.
Aren't you always the only one asking for timestamps? Stop A-logging James. There's just so many. It's not even close. It's not even close. That shit from yesterday, fucking Simon. Look at this, middle finger. A CPA, a certified public asshole. Good lord, dude. It's an issue. Like, it's an issue. Like, this is not normal behavior. It's not normal behavior. And he's posting, like, 36 comments. And I've shown this picture on my stream as an example when I was the biggest ever. And it's just, this is all it is. I think it's this guy. Because he just It's all of these. Like, it just, fuck, man. It never stops. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Hey, dude, what are we doing here? We're just going after, we're just gonna bald, okay.
I can't afford this shit!
Why is he spotlighting this shit? Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. It's just like, this is like a child, bro. This is a literal child. Let's see, SNK Nostalgia with the 2. Dreamcast guy greater than Raymond. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Dreamcast guy is way more of a winner. I definitely have more respect for Dreamcast guy. Absolutely. And SNK Nostalgia, also with the 2. Raymond can look women in the eyes and then forces them to give him change at the grocery store, so they have to touch his hand. God.
Show me your face, dude. High and mighty, hiding behind anonymity. And I
don't understand this cope, bro. Like, maybe you just shouldn't have shown your face. Like, again, no one's content is inherently made better by being on camera. You can easily use, like, fucking gameplay footage, still images, like, ambient fucking backgrounds and shit like that of, like, looping visuals. Like, nobody needs to be on camera. You chose to be on camera because you wanted to be. Like, Raymond's content is only made better in the sense that you get to watch him spurg out. But if he was making, like, serious content, then him being on camera would add absolutely nothing of value to what he's producing. So I don't know. I don't really understand that logic. Synth would not be successful at all if he didn't show his face. I disagree with that. If anything, I liked Synth's reviews more when he didn't use stream clips as, like, kind of filler.
I honestly feel like if I just screen recorded video games or whatever, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to have a faceless channel. That wouldn't be in the cards for me. It doesn't work because you talk with your body. And, you know, that if you can't see someone, do you really trust them? I don't understand.
I don't trust someone even if I can see them. SNK Nostalgia with the 5 gifted membership. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, bro. It's very kind of you. Very generous as always. And appreciate you spreading that positivity, dude. But yeah, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. But Griffin, at least Raymond doesn't have roommates at 40? Well, yeah, dude, but Dreamcast guy's out there slaying pussy and bussy. So, if Raymond's metric of success in life is getting laid, then Dreamcast guy's definitely winning that battle.
This is why I respect the abuse from somebody like the Kino Casino way more.
And if you could only let it be, you would see.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
You the way you are when we're driving.
It's like prom 2004 all over
in
again.
your car, and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you become somebody else. And everyone else, you're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me what it is that make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. A life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you got and you turn it into honesty. Promise me
I'm so sad.
No.
Oh, James, you're making me feel everything right now.
Come over unannounced, dressed up like.
Dude, I could see him, like, ugly crying, screaming this song in his car. Same with that fucking Nickelback song.
Just something else where you are and where it's at. You see, you're making me laugh out when you strike the pose. Take off all your preppy clothes. You know you're not fooling anyone.
Really does get you.
You become somebody else, around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool. You look like a fool to me. Tell me why you had to go make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. A life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it.
You're shitting. No, dude. He's crying. Who even sings that obnoxious fucking song? Hold on. Complicate. I hated that fucking song, bro. I remember when I used to go to fucking TJ Maxx with my mom. They used to always play that shit over the speaker. Oh my god, bro. Avril Lavigne. Or Levine. Yeah. Trash. Absolute fucking trash, bro.
I'm fucking crying right now. We all had to grow up, guys.
Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before.
We're never gonna get it back.
You could only let it be. You will see somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. And tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated.
Never get it back.
I see that way you're acting like you're somebody else, getting me frustrated.
Dude, this is brutal. How the fuck are you crying over, like, Floyd music, dude? This would be like if somebody turned on Taylor Swift and you just started crying.
Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me you're never gonna find you faking. No, why you have to go and make things so complicated? I see that way you're acting like you're somebody else, getting me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me you're never gonna find you faking. No.
Oh my god, dude. James, I wasn't ready for that. God damn.
Oh my god, dude.
You really didn't know what we
You had back then, man. Jesus. Why'd you have to go and do that to me?
God, man. You, that really got me.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready for that. Let's be right back.
Holy shit, dude.
See, this is sexism at work. No one wants to see my cooch cam.
We just did, bro. If the goal was to show a pussy on camera, I think we just saw that.
But everybody wants to see Shelby's clam.
Including you.
My button's not working. No! No, it's... What the hell? My button's...
Dude, this is insane. Like...
not working. Pray for my button. What the hell? Oh no, I'm getting the spinning wheel of death. Oh no, the screen turned white. Look at this. See this? You can't see it. My soundboard just crashed. I don't know what happened. Hold on. What happened? How do you see... Alright, I gotta end task. Okay, let's reopen it. Wow, Chrome's using 3 gigabytes of memory. Come on, Chrome.
Give it 15 years, Griffin. You two will cry for the lost happiness of your youth. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think so, to be honest. I'm not really one to dwell.
Get it together. Alright, let's see if I can do it now. I can't believe it froze. The freaking... Well, Brave is using the same amount of RAM right now, so to be fair. 2,000 times to my tweets with an animated picture that's supposed to be me with pointy teeth. By the way, the teeth look pointed because they're bent back into my head. They grew in that way. The orthodontist told me if it wasn't a functional defect, it wasn't going to be worth really spending the money on. And they didn't spend money on it. Sorry, that makes me subhuman. I'm Griffin.
Oh, there we go.
I clicked on Griffin's stream last night and clicked a few times in the timeline. He literally was talking about me the entire time. The entire fucking time. Every time I clicked in the timeline, like 4 times. Raymond, oh, that Raymond, he's so stupid. Oh, Raymond just burns every bridge he has. I don't know why he's so dumb. Why is Raymond? I would click a timestamp and he'd be talking Raymond. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's fucking, everybody loves Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Oh. Literally, I'm these people that despise me, I got about 40 different sign-up emails today in my name for various things that were all very leading, let's just say. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to have to contact some law enforcement, to be honest with you. Probably. I don't know when that's going to happen because Monday, not going to be able to. But yeah, phone just blowing up all day, rendering my phone basically unusable. Just all those constant reminders that you're not allowed to speak if you don't fit the mold. Because I was really trying to figure out, like, what exactly was it that I did?
Let's see. SNK Nostalgia with the 2 Canada is Brian Adams. I'm not familiar with Brian Adams. And also with the 2, I have lost the phone number, Canada. And also with the 2, so glad I was raised up in a U.S. Navy. Yeah, you're probably around a lot more normal people than old Ray. Poor Ray. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Crying over a song on stream is pretty crazy. Especially over, like, shitty-ass, like, girl pop music. Like, this would be like if you turned on, you know, the Taylor Swift You Belong With Me song and started crying. Like, dude, that's crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. Brian Adams. Oh, the summer of '69. Okay, yeah, I know who that is then. I know who that is then. Never mind. Gotcha. Let's see. Lucius Aurelian with the 10. Hell yes. Appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I'd cry to Aerith theme if I were him. You know, that's more understandable, to be fair.
And I know that, you know, this is not necessarily a topic of general interest per se, but, you know, when somebody's trying to shut you down for no reason other than being yourself, and you realize that it's coming from other males who purport to be whatever they purport to be, and then there's other people who just had promised that they were just going to enact total reputational destruction. And it seems like they're attempting hardcore right now. Let's just put it at that. So, you know, pray for me, boys. James, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. I used your gift from the other day. Thank you for the 500 kicks, my friend. I actually was able to get myself a little pizza pie, and it was actually pretty good. And I only closed my eyes briefly after my shower today. So, Papa John's. I've been craving that for a while, and kind of remember why I never really eat there. Oh, man, 3:30, though, in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, whenever it was that I went over there, absolutely packed. Like, the roads were really just starting to get... Like I don't understand how there's so much traffic in town. And yes, James, it was a crazy week. It was way too crazy. And thank you for the pizza, by the way. Rather than a feminist organization, it is a clandestine panopticon surveillance apparatus. ApperDev gave me the awesome suggestion here. Let's check into the chat real fast. Some of those guys on YouTube are claiming and showing screenshots that you copyright struck them. Is that true? I was doxxed, and my social security number was leaked publicly. And these people were either responsible or encouraged it.
No, see, this is the problem with Raymond, is he assigns blame and fault to everyone, just on the virtue of he doesn't like them. Whereas maybe he could have gotten people who even shit on him on his side. And, you know, he could have reached out and said, hey, man, I know you don't like me, but I've got some fucked up shit happening to me. Do you mind if you get rid of this shit off your channel? And most people are human and, you know, not just assholes at their core. They'd be like, sure, Raymond, you know, regardless of how I feel about you personally, I won't allow that type of shit to be posted in my comments section. But no, what he does is he goes, all these people are fucking doxing me and they're encouraging people. It's like, yeah, nobody wants to fucking help you now. So, you know, I'm still gonna, like, again, if people dox them in my chat, they'll get banned. But, you know, why would people extend you that common courtesy when you're accusing them of doing it with zero evidence? So, I don't know, man. It's like bridge burning. Literally, like he was just talking about.
If my copyrighted material matched in YouTube's little thing, it's within my rights. Copyright strike is not the same thing as a false flag hate speech strike, which is what they did to me.
It's the exact same thing. It's just a different system. It's within their rights to fucking flag your video for whatever they think it's, you know, violating. Using a YouTube feature is not an illegal act.
I think I did. With you whenever you want. That would be telling me what I want to hear. Oh, and by the way, that would be the result of the YouTube channel. Hey, Raymond, you made a YouTube channel for 2 years straight. Now, there's a manic pixie bitch that wants to have sex with you all the time. Isn't that great? See? No one is telling me that.
Yeah, because that's what you think is going to happen in your millennial malaise. I check this box. I get this thing. That's basically how he structured his entire life. I go to art school. I get a job. I get a job. I get lots of money. I get lots of money. I buy a house. I buy a house. A woman wants to suck my dick. Like, that's basically his worldview. If you really boil it down, it's like super transactional, super checklisty. He thinks that if you accomplish X, Y, and Z, regardless of the context surrounding it, regardless of what, the standard of the house is, the degree he gets, the job he gets, etc. If he just checks the box by the bare minimum, then women will be lined up around the block ready to suck his cock. Ooh, that rhymed.
No one is doing that for me. No one. In fact, the opposite. I'm being completely destroyed. Because I said anything even close to that. And of course, I'm being hyperbolic. But you get the idea of what I'm saying. I honestly, every time I've watched Orion Taraban, I've been pissed off. We could go full conspiracy. I'm kind of at the point where the 86, the 8600, the 37F, the 34N psychological operation has become so transparent to me now. It's so obvious what that was. It's like, I should have seen it a mile away. I think we're just good vibes for everybody tonight. It's like a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day. I spent the day looking at the fields of Ohio, driving in the country, mowing grass. It was great. I have the energy to fight with anybody tonight. I got like somebody signed me up for like 40 porn sites with all my information and sent me all the confirmation emails. And then I started getting Burger King application verifications. And I'm like, fuck, what the hell? I have a bunch.
Did you get the job? SNK Nostalgia with the 2. 1992 U.S. Navy-based kids have fun. M9 with Marines. That's pretty neat, man. Yeah, that's back in the day, too, where you could actually do fun shit like that. Nowadays, it would never fly.
Bunch of identity theft problems right now. Your chat is Jack as well. She has 3 cameras on her. All right, guys. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Again, probably for the last time until next week.
I can't afford this shit!
You missed your childhood? Well, I think everybody does. Because at its core, your childhood's really the only time where you're actually, like, truly happy. Because you don't really have anything to worry about other than, oh, am I going to get this video game? Or am I going to go on this trip? Or am I going to go over to this friend's house? Like, that's really the depth of your concern as a child. So, once you hit a certain age, that vanishes. The innocence of youth diminishes. So...